All right, guys, we got Chris Ortiz, one of my clients from the Coaches Unleashed program, and today we're sitting with him just to get his feedback, see how he did, and his honest answers on everything on how he experienced the program. So, Chris, I really appreciate you coming on, brother. Taking the initiative to jump this, do what you're doing, and really just put in the effort and focus that you have been to just be able to accomplish the things you have. So, brother, first thing, number one, before joining the program and having seen what I was doing, the program, the offerings, what was your first initial thoughts before even joining the program?
Hmm. The first thing I thought was I'm really gonna have to work for something. Um, I saw that the program was going to be a very in-depth look at building a business. And so I knew that going into it, I would really have to put a lot of effort into it. And in order for me to get the most out of it, I had to really apply myself to it as well.
Love it. So what were some of the things that, before jumping in, what were some of the mindset things you were going through to be able to get over, just to be able to jump into this and say, you know what, I can do this?
I think some of the things that I worked on with my mindset was building more consistency, in my business life, but also in my personal life. At the time before I started the program, I was kind of just going with whatever felt good to me and whatever, I was posting. But now I feel much more structured in the way I handle my life, in terms of my schedule, uh, a lot more structured in terms of my business, really getting more traction behind, getting more flow through it. And I think overall it's been a great experience to continue to grow professionally as well as personally.
Awesome to hear, man. So what's been the biggest takeaway for you, during the 90-day program? What's been that number one biggest takeaway for you overall?
I think my biggest takeaway was seeing how many people I could reach in 90 days that I was nowhere near reaching it anywhere before that.
And what do you
Um,
feel that did for you? Like, what do you feel from when you didn't have that to now having it? What do you feel that did for you in your business?
I think it helped me create a lot more intention behind my business. Instead of it being me posting things and hoping for the best, it became a plan where I would post this, really engage with the people that I'm working with, engage with the people that are interested in what I'm selling and what I promote. So it gave me a lot more intent with knowing what I wanted to do and how I'm going to get there.
Love it. And what were some of the biggest goals that you were able to achieve through the program? Some of your own personal goals with your business.
Well, I know in the beginning we had spoken about making I think we spoke about doing 1 grand in a month.
Hmm.
And then you were actually the one pushing me to strive for more, which I didn't think was really possible. I think my biggest goal was hitting 1 grand in a month, and I did that, within the first month, no problem. And now I've been able to consistently get anywhere between 5 grand a month. And my goal is obviously to continue to grow from there. And it's been a great journey.
Love it, man. And when it comes to implementing all the different phases in the course, what would you say is the biggest one that's done the best service for you from all the ones in the different phases of the course? What part of that course would you say is one that served you the best? I know you mentioned reaching out and all that, but what would you say from the actual phases served you the best?
Well, I think it would be one of the earlier stage ones. Creating a high performance schedule has really helped me buckle down on what I'm trying to do. Of course, selling is important. Creating quality content is super important. But I think putting myself on a more regimented schedule has made the biggest difference. And that's one
Love
of
that.
the first few segments. So it's definitely great that that was one of the earlier ones.
Glad to hear, man. Like we said, schedule is everything, man. It's the number one thing you got to do when you're entering any kind of business. Is just be able to have your schedule intact. So I'm glad you took that seriously, and you made this happen for yourself. So that's awesome to see. Um, Quick question for you as well. Last and final one, actually. What is it from the program that you would say that you feel most people should hear right now And if you're in, from your perspective, from when you've already taken it, what would you say is from the program the number one thing that you think most people need out there that they don't have unless they get access to something like this?
I think that what most people need is some type of structure in their life. Um, Professionally, it's important to have a schedule that you can stick to and be consistent with. As far as creating your content, of course, posting it, engaging with people, reaching out to different types of people. I think having a schedule for all of those things is the most important takeaway. And it can be pretty tough to figure that out on your own, because like all people, we get distracted. We kind of move into different areas of our life, but it's important to really buckle down the things that are most important. And for most people, that's building your business, creating a happier life, and really gaining your own freedom, which is, I think, what everyone's goal should be.
Love that. Dude, Chris, appreciate the feedback, appreciate the love. Happy for your success. And obviously, we got some new goals and other things that we talked about that you want to be able to start streamlining. And I can't wait to be able to see that and be part of that as well. So, brother, thank you so much. And I know a lot of the audience is going to be able to get value from this as well. So, thank you, my brother.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me on, and definitely happy to share.
Thank you for allowing me to coach you as well. And thank you for being such a great coachable client, too.
Absolutely. I think, listening and being coachable is a great place to start, and anyone can do that.
That's it. Well, amen to that. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, thank you. Great talking to you.
You too.